Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Alright, what's the difference between my auto and the whatever? Alright, so... Yesterday, I think? It might have been 2 days. I was just too lazy. I 100% the game. And, I guess it's not really... I don't really know what 100%. I just did all this Steam achievement. So let me show you. We'll go through the list and everything. And then triple check all our items. Just to make sure that we're not a fraud. Alright. So, ignoring all the games on the left side. How do you even, like, get rid of this? Can you? I guess you can. Whatever. There you go. Lockdown Protocol, my favorite game. So, I could say doing every single one of these achievements, it wasn't that interesting. It's literally play through the game. Do like some things in specific like classes, bard, dancer, geomancer, monk. Just a few examples. But yeah, mostly just do the content of the game, and that's about it. None of them were like especially hard to get. They were more just time sinks. This one being the biggest time sink, Master of all trades, right? So something specific about this achievement, Master of all trades, I'll show you. So if you do not have Zodiac, it does not count as completely mastering Summoner. However, I don't know the stipulation of if I didn't do all this mastering before I got Zodiark. So I don't actually know if it's true or not, if you could actually get this achievement without getting Zodiark. And that would require like another playthrough. Because I only went for the achievements after I got all my items and beat all the content. But I mean, this would also include getting Ultima too, in that regard. And I'm not sure if that counts either. But, I mean, I didn't see these stars come up until I got Zodiark on this summoner. So I basically had to... I tested on 2 characters. Ramza, clearly because he's the easiest, with Scream, or I don't know what's it called in this game. I've been playing this for I don't know how many hours. Shout, because he gains speed and all that, right? And then I also gained it on this character. And you don't have to learn, obviously, you can't learn Ultima on other squires, you only learn on Ramza. So it's a lot easier to gain mastery on all classes as like another character. Yeah, there's some achievements that are like read the books, Scriptures of Germanique. They want you to read all of that. They want you to also watch where is it? Secret of the Stones. This one. I think we watched this earlier in my playthrough. And it's just they added more context to Mustadio and his dad, right? As they're running away with the stone and all that. You just watch all that and then you're good to go. There's probably some other things I'm probably overlooking achievement-wise, but they're super easy. None of them are like, Oh, I have to start my whole playthrough over to get all this stuff. It's pretty... which to me isn't bad. I think the fact that you can mess up getting achievements just because you played the playthrough wrong is annoying. It's like emphasizing that you'd have to play the game again a second time. But I do wish they were more interesting to do. Like, there should be an achievement to get all the items. Or there should be an achievement to tame every monster, right? Or seeing like the best ability of all classes or something that like forces you to at least check out all the content. But yeah, whatever. It's not that big. I said I was going to play Cloud, and I was just like, nah, never mind. Because the way how I was seeing it, a lot of people were actually using Cloud to beat the game very fast because they made him really good. He's like very strong. You grab the quick Swift spell from Time Mage, and you make the limit breaks cast extraordinarily fast. And he's like very strong, and you just finishing touch all day. It's really good. And very effective, actually. It's like one turn finishing touch. Pretty nice. Especially for like Deep Dungeon or Midlight Deeps. Same thing. Collecting all the items was actually pretty cool because I got to see a couple things that were different. But most of them were just naming conventions. Nothing too crazy. It's all the same. We've double-checked weapons so many times now. This bag is from Wild Boar. This one is from... It's not Tiamat, it's the, I don't even think I have it. The white version of these. Is it called a Great Hydra? There's a Hydra. So it is the Tiamat then, right? Yep. Tiamat. But yeah, you just like poach and get a bunch of other stuff. And obviously you can miss a few items with move find item, especially on that level. Getting like the Sasuke's blade. Javelin 2. Escutcheon 2. There's one more. This one. Ragnarok. Which isn't actually that important to get, because you can get this from poaching. So, yeah. Not bad. An item I found on the very last day, because I didn't know it even existed. And I thought I actually missed completely. Invisibility Cloak. This one was an interesting one. An Invisibility Cloak... Where was it? Focus. Mount Germanus? Walk through it. Yeah, I ain't editing this. This is gonna be a short one. I'm gonna show you right here, right now. That's a lot of green dragons. What? Right here in the center, you just move find and get it. You obviously are still doing the 50-50, getting the rare item, common item. But yeah, that's it. I thought I actually missed that completely because apparently you're supposed to get that during a story mission too. Obviously, there's still the really cool steals. The steals I always thought were really cool. Genji shield. The samurai sword. Masamune. Yeah, all the Genji gear is really cool. clearly. I still actually was super surprised. I thought this was like the cloak that impressed me the most out of all the gear. Maximilian is really good, right? Look at that amount of HP. 200 is like incredible, but I think +2 attack, 1 magic attack with permanent protect and shell. How could you say no to that? That's like incredible. And obviously this Chantage, I don't even know how to pronounce any of these. I've probably been pronouncing all these wrong, but this is like so good. Incredible accessory. If you're having trouble with the game, like you can't survive, get one Dragoon, have them jump, and the rest of your team can just death crawl with that on. It helps a ton. And you could easily farm them by either getting the boar or you steal it from one of the encounters, which was like, you get 1, and then you can get 2 probably Act 4. So obviously it's not like a foolproof plan, but it helps a ton throughout Act 3 and Act 4. I'm trying to think if there's a way to get a pig early, because if that's true, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I think you can. I just don't know how. But if you ever get a bunch of swines and you just poach them, you're basically unstoppable. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Farming for the job points, I don't know how you not hit level 99. It's like almost impossible if you're like going for the mastery thing. You would have to go through the desert and like D-level, hitting all the traps. Deckless, the Klaus Desert. But yeah. Yeah, this game is really fun. I thought I wanted to re-beat the last boss after getting all the items, but it would just be me one pass. So, all the gear is crazy strong, though, that you get from Midlight Deeps. It clearly is the best of the best, right? For a reason. But I somehow wasted 13 minutes yapping, so that was cool. I was surprised I was able to basically beat all the content within 6 to 7 days. Some of those were like half days too, so 6. 6. I didn't use Beowulf, I didn't use Orlando. And yeah. No. This was my all-star team right here. He was damage carry, she was also damage carry, but she would also be like somewhat support, and then these two were the casters, and then Ramsden was just another physical. I would say Knight saved me the most this playthrough. And then Spellcasters doing damage in the back also did a ton. Hard mode is like interesting because it's basically you do less damage, enemy does more damage, right? You are going to be never beating the opponent in a DPS rate. You have to basically CC. It's just what the game's asking for the whole time. Other than that, I feel like you can kind of play the same otherwise. I feel like Beowulf, probably even better than Orlando, but I don't know. I didn't use them at all, but I bet you use them, you'll kill everything. Like, it's probably impossible to make him bad. They didn't change a single thing, and he still literally has all the moves. There's like no way he could be bad. Also coming with Excalibur, possible. Like, I bet you could still use, what, Agrias, Beowulf, Orlandu, Mustadio, Ramsa. You just keep everything. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't even be, like, trouble at all, right? But yeah, that'll probably be a different playthrough if I'm bored. If I were to ever play this game again, I would only use monsters. I think that would be the true challenge I would want to do. Achievements weren't that fun. So yeah, it would probably just be like use monsters. Stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go play a new game. And play... Oh, it's Mass Effect. Have a good one. Bye!